Time now for our first Federal Community Bank MVP, and it is, well, guy you saw last week. Same man, first MVP tonight, A.J. Bauer. 11 of 14, a ho-hum, 256 yards and 5 touchdowns. If you picked him in fantasy this week, you've got yourself a nice lead against everybody else. Congratulations, A.J. Now, last week in Mount Gilead, you had a great start. You said you kind of missed some passes in that second half. Wasn't the case tonight. What did you learn from last week that you brought into this week to get this great stat line?
Just lead my receivers better, hit them on their front shoulder, and don't hesitate, and just be confident.
You were confident, all right. After that first throw, we were just talking about that. That first throw was a little almost got picked off, got dropped though. After that, you seemed to calm yourself down. What did you do after that first play? Was it just getting the jitters out a little bit?
Yeah, usually in the first play I had the jitters, and I wasn't confident, threw a softball and almost got picked off, but then we turned around and went and scored.
I can officially say this now. Welcome to Week 11. You've clinched a playoff spot. You've also most likely clinched that Week 11 game here. How important is it for you guys to not only get back to the postseason after last year, but now to be able to be here instead of driving 3 hours to the Ohio River?
Like you said, driving 3 hours is not a great experience.
Oh, I do that all the time going home, so I understand.
Well, it's great for the seniors, and it gives us like a competitive edge too on our opponents.
Next week, senior night. Speaking of the seniors, you get Loudonville in here. That was a team that beat you last year as well. What's it going to take to, knock them off and possibly get a win that could maybe a backdoor chance of getting 2 home games in the playoffs?
Loudonville is a tough team, and we're just have to play our game like we did tonight, and I think we'll be fine.
All right. Lastly, as always, AJ, you want to give any shout-outs to any special people? Go for it.
Shout out to all my teammates, my family, my friends, the coaches, and shout out to Carly. And
any requests tonight?
Shout out to Bo. Any requests? Oh yeah, tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay.
I can't think of any.
Okay.
All right.
And shout out to Bo Landin, who is our next MVP. AJ, as always, thank you, my friend. What a great effort, man. If you want to hand it off to MVP number 2, AJ kind of requested it, and we think it is MVP worthy. It is Bo Landin. 3 catches. You look at it's the Randy Moss line almost. 3 catches, 3 touchdowns. Okay, 47 yards, but hey, if they had more, if there's more yards left back there, if you're playing Canadian football, you probably have more. But you're a playmaker out there, man. It doesn't matter if there's 2 guys right on your back. It seems like you're coming down with the ball. Just what's going through your head as you're going one-on-one against the guy? Is that just just that competitive edge? I need to get this over him, or what goes through your head as the ball's coming to you? You got a guy one-on-one, or you're double teamed.
Well, before the play, I already kind of know, like from the call, if it's like going to me or not. So I set my mind right, and I lock in, and usually when the ball comes up, I just have like a mindset like that ball's mine, and I'm going to come down with it no matter what.
I love that mindset. The dog mindset right there. We've talked about this the last time your MVP was on homecoming night, actually, that how awesome is it to have a Hunter Falk out there, Jack Swenger, and then yourself, and a quarterback like A.J. Bauer. Just you guys all seem to be on the same wavelength. You don't care who gets the score, who gets the catch. It just seems like you guys are gelling together. Just what goes into that?
Well, with our practice, we always are putting in plays. We like to spread out the passes to each other, so it's pretty fair around all of us. And it's nice to have 3 really top wide receivers in the KMAC that can really just throw the ball to anyone and they make a play.
Like I said to AJ, welcome to Week 11. You guys have clinched a playoff spot, and you're most likely going to be here this time. What did you learn from last year? You made a great catch against Belair last year in that playoff game as well for a touchdown, but what did you learn from that run last year that you can take into next week in Week 10 for senior night and then into the playoffs?
Probably come a little more focused and ready, because it was a long drive to Belair.
Oh, it is, yes.
It was a little tiring, and I'm hoping this year that we get the 2 home playoff games, so then we come ready, and we'll see how this playoff run goes.
Yeah, it's got to be nice. You still need a little bit of help to, get the 2 playoff games, but you take care of what you need to take care of, and that next week is Loudonville. They beat you at Loudonville last year. What do you guys need to do this year to prevent that from happening a second straight season?
I would say some locked-in practices and always watching film, like seeing their tendencies, like what they do, are they running, passing, and just having good scout teams and during practice and just being focused all week.
All right. Lastly, as always, Mr. Landin, would you like to give anybody a shout-out?
Shout out to my family, my uncles, my friends AJ Bauer, Jackson Wanger, and my girlfriend Maisie.
Got to shout out the girlfriend too. I understand. You don't want to hurt them being mad as well with the shout out. Honestly though, congratulations again. Great win tonight. You took care of business. You're playing in the postseason, and I will see you next week. Thank you though.
Thank you.